Hello and welcome back, everyone, to MechWarrior 4, MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries, and in this episode, we'll be going through Eaton Revolution, one of the last Eaton missions for us, as we get to play with our new Black Knight. You will note that this Black Knight is not actually all that balanced. We pretty much just have it with triple PPCs and the ability to, well, if there's a machine on the battlefield, we have the ability to hit it out from at around 800 meters, and yeah, what we honestly want to be doing with this Black Knight is being a sniper bot, but I am not good enough with my positioning to actually make that a thing. So
use the zoom in.
I don't need to zoom in. I have a reticle for that.
He got her. Any second now. He got her.
Yeah, a single PPC will take down a majority of the lighter lighter choppers and vehicles that show up throughout the game. It has issues with the heavier vehicles, specifically demolishers, but aside from that, PPCs are just factually the best beam type weapons in the game. There is an argument to be made for ER large lasers over PPCs, but mostly ER large lasers are better between a medium and long range, whereas PPCs are just factually the best at extreme long ranges.
Black 6, this is Spectre, moving to reinforce. What's your status? Over.
Good to see you, Spectre. Hey, did you see that mountain grow in the distance like a fucking balloon? Yeah, surprised us too. No seismic activity detected. Scouting out. Now you zoom right because there's more.
Hey, that's because there's friendlies there. I don't want to hit my friendlies.
Well, I'm glad to see that we finally found a point, an enduring advantage to using zooming. So I thought zooming was really cool, and it brought me into the game, and I'm excited to see it back.
Now, unfortunately, firing all three of my PPCs at once gives me, what is it? Yeah, approximately 3,500 Kelvin on my power core. So,
why are you walking backwards?
I'm walking backwards because I don't actually want to break this line, and I don't want to actually. This is effectively what I'm doing in order to ensure that I maintain a safe sniping distance away from my opponents.
Okay, Mr. Sniper.
Also, look at all the enemies that are coming out.
Yeah. Well, it is true that distance does usually negate damage.
It doesn't work so much in this game because if a weapon is firing at you, it more than likely can do damage. But in most cases, you switching out to a farther range weaponry is beneficial.
All right, we're staying pretty cool right now.
Also, they decided to throw some more choppers at us.
Bastards! I see you.
There we are.
Target destroyed.
I think the last game where I mean, I would have to say Crash Bandicoot and Insane Trilogy would be the last game where I saw genuine like just like a genuine like spiral towards the ground. And the other one I could think of would be Crimson Skies. That game probably had more like moments than any game I can think of.
Now, was Crimson Skies the one that you took up on a bunch of flying beasts instead of warplanes?
No, they were warplanes.
Okay.
I mean, there may have been more than one Crimson Skies game. I'm talking specifically about the one that came out on Xbox in 2002.
I remember a PS2 rail shooter / fight sim that focused on us having access to various different types of magical beasties as flyers instead of warplanes.
Right, but also that they use warplanes because of the 1930s alternate future motif where everybody took to the skies instead of staying on the ground for some reason.
Warning.
Loki is almost dead.
You gotta pause for a second, though, because if you're too hasty, you're gonna slow down, and you're gonna have a bad time. You'll be forced to look at the ground and think about what you've done. It'll say, I know I managed my heat efficiency. I won't do it again, I promise.
Well, for the record, I'm not managing my heat efficiency all that well. If I could actually find my goddamn heatsink button, then I wouldn't have to worry about it so much.
Well, oh, there's an enemy. Black Knight. Cool. Bushwhacker.
For the record, the Bushwhacker is honestly a very, very versatile medium mech. It's 55 tons, and it has a lot going for it. I just hate running the damn thing. It's not a terrible medium mech at all. It's honestly arguably the heaviest medium mech that we can get access to, but I don't really care because I don't like running the thing.
Heavy Lance's history.
Lance's history.
All right, now we just gotta take down the last Bushwhacker and the last Myrmidon.
Take out all the remaining forces.
Medium Lance.
Yay!
Is down.
Yeah.
And the Myrmidon gets to live.
All hostiles destroyed. Barlow Gap is secure.
Roger that. Excellent work, Spectre. My report will indicate your contributions.
Yay!
Black 6 out.
Our Black Knight
Contributions.
looks so majestic in the desert. And look at all the shit that we got. 2 Argus is a Bushwhacker, 2 Wolfhounds, and a Loki. Woohoo!
Medium lasers.
Up-to-date listings of employment opportunities.
Unfortunately, I don't like medium lasers. Everyone else I know does, but I don't.
Machine gun. Capital M, capital G.
Yep. By doing Eaton Revolution, Eaton is officially done. So we can go over to our star system map, and there's
Solaris 7.
nothing else for us to do.
Halaron
So
5.
we're going over to Solaris to go spend some time and to go do the light circuit. I forgot to go and do repairs first. So unfortunately, there's a couple of mechs that I don't have access to right now. Oh well. All right, so yeah, we're not going to be running the Wolfhounds or the Owens. What we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be attempting to purchase a Puma, because Puma allows me to run double PPCs, and although I will, officially have almost no heat management at all, the double PPCs just does a shitload of fucking damage, and I want to do as much shitloads of fucking damage as I can.
Yeah, because as we come to realize in games where enemies have health bars, is that lots of damage per attack is usually the way to go.
A lot of the mechs that are further down on this list were not in the original game. The Panther was, but the Dwangong, the Kodo, the Razorback, those specifically were not. Those got added in with the Mech Pack 3.1.
Yes, yeah. Alright, so we got 4 Osiris right now.
Yeah, we have to sell. We don't have enough C-bills to just purchase the Puma outright. We have to sell our Owens and Wolfhounds first.
Ah, trading. It's a trading mech game.
And we're not ever going to run LRM 5, so there. Now we can buy a Puma.
Yep.
Aha.
Sell what you're not gonna use, and then buy your favorites.
Okay.
Vendors.
You'll notice that the Puma comes stacked with 2 PPCs. It's very, very nice.
Huh. This one's shaped like a trapezoid.
All right, we're gonna delete most of its speed for an additional heat sink, and we're also going to switch over to. We want a jungle paint job. Come on, that's not quite jungly enough.
Rainy day. I brought my
There
own
we go.
canopy.
That is jungly enough.
He looks like a frog. Yeah.
Well, he's supposed to look like a cat, but yeah.
Oh, right, because of the hunched back, kind of. Yeah, I could kind of see that. Like, if it was like... So, like, if the legs, like, brought the body down to the ground, kind of like that, and it's like both of the front arms are, like, are extended frontwards, yeah, that would look very, very cat-like.
All right, let's go.
Don't you want to try battleback dueling?
Weekend, Solaris fans, and that means the first light match of the season.
This is Duncan Fisher. He is an important figure in the Solaris scene. Also, if you're wondering, you could actually go and have this particular announcer say things for you for a fee. I don't remember what his name actually is anymore. Damn it.
Destroy all opponents.
Game on.
Yes.
Oh, so we're mech dueling right now.
Yes, we are mech dueling. We're not 1v1 mech dueling is the thing.
It's free for all.
Yep. Please note that 2 PPC shots just put this Osiris into critical health.
Nice. Massive damage.
Yes, absolutely massive damage.
What goes on in these
now the
walls
PPCs
stays
have the
in
problem
walls.
over normal PPCs where they have a longer cycle time, as well as I think they do 1 point less damage overall, but which makes them absolutely terrible for Solaris specifically because Solaris tends to be more medium range engagements. However, for this, I honestly don't care. We bought the Puma specifically because it comes stocked with these PPCs.
Ah, we're taking damage. Bastard.
Sure, but we just got rid of 2 of his weapon systems, whereas we don't have any damage on us yet. There.
Yeah.
Haha.
Warning. You're kicking too much ass. Take it easy there, bucko.
Now, for Solaris specifically, I actually do recommend. Hey, we're using the sniper mode again. I do actually recommend for Solaris Light specifically. I recommend taking your speed down all the way to as low as it can go. Specifically because light mechs have the tendency of going a bit too fast wherever you're attempting to go with them.
These trees don't quite do the Grand Theft Auto light post thing where they just become ragdoll items dislodged from the socket and then start flailing about on the ground.
No, they actively
They
disintegrate. when
just
you run over them.
fucking are destroyed, and there is nothing left. But all you did was, when you walked into it, it kind of took me by surprise because I forgot it was that kind of game.
Sometimes a fight is all about
Well, that's what it gets for being older than Grand Theft Auto.
shots that are mostly on the defensive. You never can tell when situations like this are going to break, and then there'll be a lot of action on the kill board.
Sure, killboard. Nothing's
I
happening.
actually like Duncan Fisher.
Except for what we're doing. There appear to be 3 or 4 some odd red circles on our immediate green triangle.
Come on. Damn it, ground. You're in the way.
The trees have begun their vengeance.
There.
He got a...
Woot! That's 3 for us.
His 3rd kill this match. I don't know how he does in the field, but that Spectre is one heck of a Solaris pilot.
Now, when it comes to the lore, Spectre very factually does not exist, which is kind of sad because I actually would like MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries to be canon, but it's not.
Alright, now turn to the right. There's your threat. Finish off the flea. I mean the raven. And then the flea.
It's underneath the hill. We can't shoot at it while it's underneath the hill.
We're cool. We're cool.
No! It's still underneath the hill.
Yeah, line up the shot. No, take out the weakened one. That one's got lots of health.
There.
Died it. Alright, now finish him off.
No, it doesn't.
Damn it. Now we have 2 yellow parts of our green hull being damaged.
And there we go.
And it's game over.
But yeah, that's how Solaris light matches tend to go, especially if you bring in a bit of weaponry that's a bit overtuned. Honestly, what I should probably consider doing is just switching out the PPCs for large lasers, because even though they hit less hard, they're significantly more heat efficient, and heat efficiency is one of the bigger things for this kind of combat. And then in the next episode, we'll be continuing on with the Solaris light circuit.